Hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the show. Hi, Svetlana. Yes, you can ask a question. Hi, Amira. Welcome back. Hi, beautiful one, Erica. Welcome back. I hope you ladies are having a wonderful and great day today. Hope your weekend is starting off well. Since we're out of the Mercury retrograde, we're safe for now. Hi, Pinky. Hi, love. I'm glad to see you. It's been a while. I hope you're doing okay, Pinky. I was thinking about you. How are you? And Pinky, if you have a question, you always welcome to ask. Okay, you sent for two. Okay, thank you, Amira. All right. Hi, Janaea. Okay, I got you down, Amira. I'm doing okay. I'm doing a lot better. I feel a lot better. Last week I wasn't feeling all that good since the wreck, but this week I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you for asking. It's been a roller coaster, that's for sure. Okay, all right. Thank you, Janaea. I'll get you added to love. All right, so we'll wait just another minute or two before we get started. I am so glad Mercury retrograde is over with. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the free questions first. And, after our free questions, that maybe the first 10, 15 minutes are answered, we'll go ahead and get started with the donation based reads. So, all right. So, I'm looking at here. And don't forget to hit that like button. Welcome, Mooney. So, thank you, everyone. Okay, we'll get started. The first question I see here is from Svetlana. What to expect in my career? Okay. All right. So, Spirit, please show us what to expect in Svetlana's career. We're going to do a one card free pull. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands. This is a really good card. This is a very happy card. So what to expect in your career? I feel like you're going to be in something that you're very happy with, something that's in alignment for you. I'm not sure if you're a planner, like if you plan things maybe as a part-time thing, like an event planner or plan parties or weddings or something to that degree. Maybe that's something that you could look into doing in the future if you haven't done that already. But I just feel like whatever job or whatever career it is that you're looking to do is something that could be physical, which is moving the body. So I'm not sure if you're also into fitness as well. But I do feel like whatever it is that you're looking to get into, you're going to be very happy with the Four of Wands. Okay, very harmonious energy, an energy of much growth. So I'm sitting here looking at the Harland here, and it's got a lot of growth. So I just feel like it's something that you would be very enthusiastic about, happy about, and something that really fulfills your spirit here with the Four of Wands energy. Hi, Images. So that's what I expect to see here, Svetlana. Something you're going to be entering something that you're very happy with doing. And sometimes, that means more than money sometimes if you really like doing what you love. All right. So let's see here. We have Pinky Lee. Okay, Pinky, you're my moderator, so I'll pull few extra cards for you. All right, so will I be entered into the witness protection program? Oh Lord, Pinky, what is going on here? Okay. Pinky, I hope you're okay. All right, let's take a look here. Okay. Hi, Images. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. Yes, I do feel like you will. Okay, the reason why I say that is because I'm looking at these cards. We have the Five of Swords. There is a situation or an energy that you have had to walk away from. Okay, we see the Five of Swords energy. That is a card of defeat. So that means that there is something in your life that you have had to let control of, or you've had to walk away from because you feel like it's a losing battle. Not per se, not to say that you're losing. That's not what I'm meaning by that. So let me correct that. But what I'm saying is that the situation is so out of control, that it's beyond what your control is. Okay, so you just had to kind of relinquish control about the situation give it to God, give it to the authorities to really help you out, because it's bigger than you. It's bigger than what you can handle. Okay. So that's what Spirit is showing me here with the Five of Swords energy. It's okay to let go and just let them take control. So if you are looking to get into the witness protection program, we do have the Wheel of Fortune, which is upright, which is divine assistance here. Okay. That is also luck, progress, and change. So it looks very favorable for that. That you're going to have also a spirit team to watch over you as well and to keep you safe. Okay, so I feel like yes to that answer. And with the Nine of Pentacles, they may also help you out financially as well. What I mean by that, they may set you up at a new place or a new job, or if you're not working, that's okay. They may set you up an account or something to where you're able to maybe put your money into something or receive money of some kind. So that's what I'm seeing here with the Nine of Pentacles, because Nine of Pentacles is a self-made woman, entrepreneur, so a single woman, someone that is making things on their own. Or this could be your money that you're using to fund yourself or to keep yourself afloat. But either way, you're going to be fine financially. Okay. So if you've been worried about that, you're going to be okay financially. You're going to receive the assistance that you need along with divine assistance. And Spirit says it's okay to let go at this point, because this situation is much bigger than you. And sometimes when we have situations that we cannot handle ourselves, we have to relinquish control and let the universe and authorities and God and whatnot have you help us and receive assistance. And you do have divine assistance here with Wheel of Fortune. That is a card of destiny. So I wish you much luck, Pinky, and you're going to be safe and okay. Um, yeah, you're going to be fine. You're going to be well taken care of financially here too. Okay, so there's no problems with money here. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. Y'all, it's so much going on right now. Lord have mercy. We just need to say prayers for each other. Every time I turn around, there's something happening. Hi, Jasmine. Okay, excuse me, y'all. I got a cough. All right, so we got Svetlana's, we got Pinky's. All right, beautiful one. Erica wants to know, will Trey Scorpio try to come back and rekindle things with me? Okay. All right. Woo. This one flew out of the deck. The Three of Cups. Yes. I do feel like Trey the Scorpio will try to come back and rekindle. Do you have someone though? Like, are you talking to another guy, or do you think that he could be possibly talking to another girl? Reason why I say that is we have Three of Cups in this card, in this showing up, so it can indicate a third party either on your side or on his side. It doesn't feel like it's serious though. It's just more of like just kind of talking, maybe just flirting, something to that degree. But I'm going to say yes on that. I do feel like he will try to come back and rekindle the relationship, or rekindle or at least try to be, Netflix and chill with you, or physical, or, smexy time here with the Three of Cups energy. So I'm going to say yes on that, beautiful one, Erica. So let me know. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. I'm doing okay, Mooney. I'm feeling a lot better, love. Thank you for asking. Okay, so your question is, will my change in my energy bring me the success? Okay, so will a change in my energy bring me success? Okay, all right. So we have the Justice card. I'm going to say yes. With the Justice card, this is about getting things in balance, and it's also about karma. So I really feel like Mooney, that you have a lot of good karma headed your way. I feel like you've done right by a lot of people. You've helped a lot of people, and in this case, it feels like with the Justice card that the scales are swinging in your favor. There is one thing that I am picking up in spirit. It's about a decision that you could be weighing. Okay, so if there's something that you're weighing or you're thinking about, make sure that you think about it and make a plan, put it in place, look at the pros and cons. And if it benefits you more than it hinders you, then you should go with it. But yes, balancing things, putting things in moderation, balancing the scales of justice here, weighing your options. I'm going to say yes on that. So yes, the energy that if you put in good energy, you'll get good energy. If you put in negative energy, you'll attract more negative energy. So yes, you're on the right track with that. Just keep balance. Okay, keep balance. All right. So, okay. Well, we will, Pinky. We'll definitely be praying because this is so much going on. Okay. All right. So, oh, thank you, Jasmine. Yes, I am feeling better. And Sweeters and Rice Cake says that praying for you, Pinky, sending him. Yes, yes, definitely. I'll keep us in each other's prayers. All right. So, Images. So, Images wants to know, may I ask if Mufasa is going to make a move on me soon? Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Is he going to make a move? Okay. All right. Well, we got the moon card here. So it feels like this person, how they feel about you is in secret. So I do think that they do like you and they do have a crush on you. But for some reason, they're keeping it secret or hidden. So I don't feel like they're going to come out right away. It may take some time for them to finally reveal their true intentions or true feelings for you. It may feel, maybe they may worry about being rejected, or it may not be the right time for them to come out right at this particular time. When we have the moon card, it just usually indicates hidden things, hidden affairs, clandestine affairs, things of that nature. So I'm going to say, as of right now, no. But that could change in the future. It just feels like maybe this person is not exactly sure how you feel about them. So right now, they're just keeping it hidden. Okay. So I'm going to say maybe later on, once they start to feel more comfortable uh, about revealing their feelings for you, they eventually will. But it will take some time on that. So it's going to take more time, Images. But this person is scared of rejection. Okay. Okay. Has the Aquarius finally? Okay, this is for Janaea. Has the Aquarius finally given up? All right, let's take a look. Okay, 2 cards came out. Okay. Well, we have 10 of Pentacles and we have Knight of Cups. These 2 just flew out, Janaea. Knight of Cups is a proposal or an offer. So, no, I don't feel like he's still giving up yet. I still think he's thinking on some things. He's still, right now, maybe he's more focused and concerned on his family and retirement and trying to make money, extra money here. But I also see here with the Knight of Cups card, this did not come out for no reason. I do feel like he will approach you at some point and offer you maybe to try to get back in with you, off, yeah, a phone call, a text message, something of that nature is coming through with the Knight of Cups. So no, he has not given up here with that Knight of Cups energy. Wow. You left an impression on the Aquarius. All right. Well, thank you, Mooney. Okay, so Sweeter Than Rice Cake wants to know, will Milo and I have a heart-to-heart before baby arrives? Okay. All right, we have the 3 of Wands energy is waiting for the ship to come in. So I feel like you're waiting. I think there's a strong possibility that you can have a heart-to-heart talk with this person. I feel like you're waiting for the right time. It just feels like maybe right now is not the right time because of so many energies that's going on. But with the 3 of Wands energy, I do feel like that time will come in the near future before the baby gets here. I'm thinking somewhere between the end of August or the early part of September is when maybe you guys will be able to have that heart-to-heart talk. But 3 of Wands is expectancy and waiting. So right now is not the right time. But, oh, thank you, Janae. I got you added, love. But it does feel like it will come later. It will come. It will happen. But it may not happen right now. I'd say like it's the end of August, September time frame is what I'm seeing here. But it will happen, but it's going to be a little bit of a delay there. All right, but keep me posted. All right, Jasmine wants to know, what's to come with the court with my ex-husband? Will it be over? Okay. Will it be over between Jasmine? Yes. We have the Chariot card, which is about determination, drive, moving forwards. So I'm going to say yes on that. I feel like it will be over. But you know what? Even though there may be some sadness here, I feel like both of you will be relieved with the Chariot card. Yeah, I feel like both of you will be relieved, and I feel like you'll be able to kind of be set free from the situation. But the Chariot card is saying there's two different people going in two different directions. You're going in one direction, your ex is going in another. So, but we have yellow skies back here. I always look at the colors of the cards as well, which indicates happiness. So even though you may be crying, you may be upset, you may be very sad about this. When you look back at it in hindsight, I feel like you're going to be much happier because this has been a very stressful situation. You're pulling in two different directions. So you may not feel it now, but you will. And with the Chariot card, that's about victory. That's about moving forward, willpower. You'll have the willpower to move yourself forwards. You will. So keep me posted. All right. So I think we've covered all the questions here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the donation based reads. And Carmen donated before the show, but Carmen, let me know if you're here, love. You're welcome, Jasmine, and keep me posted. If Carmen is not here, what we'll go ahead and do is just go on to the next question. Yes, sweeter than a rice cake. I think I read yours it's been about 5 minutes ago. Well, you got the Three of Wands card, so go back. You might want to rewind the video, but the answer is yes. You guys will talk. It may be a delayed conversation, but you will talk. All right, so Carmen might not be here. Okay, but that's okay. All right, so Amira, if you are here because you donated first, and then we have Janaea, we'll go ahead and get started with the donation-based reads. And thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in today and hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate that. If you're new and you're just cruising in or you're cruising by the page, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This will help the channel grow. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Everybody, if you have friends or family that would love to have a reading, please send them to here to Beyond Our Universe. I'd love to do some readings for them. All right, so Amira, okay, thank you so much, Amira, for your generous donations, love. All right, so we'll get started with your questions. Okay, so your first question is, how will Anthony feel once he reads the letter I sent him? It got delivered today, so hopefully he reads it by the end of today. It was a very nasty letter expressing my hurt feelings. Okay. All right. These two came out. Okay. How will he feel? Okay. Okay. We're going to go through the first 5 cards. Okay. All right. So, all right. Hope you guys can see that. Okay. So we have, I'm going to move this up just a little bit so you can see a little bit. Okay. We have the Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, which is upright, Six of Swords, High Priestess, and Lovers. Okay, well, first of all, when you wrote this letter, I'm already seeing a huge relief. Like, this is a huge relief off of you. Like, these were things that you really need to get off your chest. You really need to say some things here. So this is very cathartic for you, and it also gives you the ability to move on if you need to. Okay, so this is something that was necessary for you on your part with the Six of Swords energy. But let's back up. All right, so we have the Four of Cups energy, which is about discontent, boredom, being emotionally unavailable. So that could have been what you were experiencing with Anthony in the past, that maybe he was not emotionally available to you in the way that you needed him to be. Maybe the love that you were showing him and expressing to him, you felt like he wasn't receiving or being open to, okay, with the Four of Cups energy. The good news of it is, with the Wheel of Fortune upright, this is luck, progress, and change and destiny. So I feel like for you to write this letter and get back in touch with him, this was destined. Okay, so this was not something that was by coincidence. This was destiny. Spirit prompted you to write this, to get this out of your spirit, and it's going to give you hope and relief. Okay, the High Priestess here is talking about patience and wisdom. I feel like there's been a lot of growth within you, Amira. over the past several years. You've grown a lot. You've learned a lot, and this has required a lot of patience. Deep inside, you already know what the answer is to a lot of things. You're very intuitive. With the Lover's card, this is about a choice. Okay, this is about choices. It almost feels like, even though things did not go so well, that this person was meant to be in your life. It, like you guys were fated lovers. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's the outcome of this, Spirit? Okay. All right. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Devil card, the Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. Okay, Amira. So there's a lot of energies that I'm picking up around Anthony. There's some toxic energies with the Devil card. Okay, I'm not sure if he did not tell you the truth about some things. Maybe he manipulated some things or lied about some things here in the past. But there are still some toxic energies that he does need to work out. Okay, seeing it here with the Devil card. Two of Pentacles is here because it feels like you're trying to make the decision on whether or not, um, even if you guys did decide to get back together, if you wanted to even go that route or if you wanted to do that. Okay. It's going up, it's going down, and it's juggling multiple things at one time. Page of Swords. When I see Page of Swords here, I'm seeing somebody possibly secretly spying on someone. So I'm not sure if he's been, even though he's been away, if he has secretly been asking people about you, how you're doing, what you're doing. If he has any access to a computer at all, he may be secretly spying on your social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, something to that nature with the Page of Swords. But this does indicate some talking or some sort of watchful behavior on his end. Okay. Now, there is a possibility, if you wanted a reconciliation, it is possible here with the Ten of Pentacles energy. Because we have Ace of Wands here, which is all about new beginnings, new physical beginnings. So I'm not sure if he's going to be getting out within the next year or two, or looking to get out within the next year or two. But it's possible. Okay. It is possible that he might want to try to rekindle a relationship with you, but it's all up to you. But I just really felt with you saying those things that you really had to get it out of your system. And it gave you relief. It gave you relief to express how you felt about it. But how did he feel about it? I still feel like he's still up to his toxic ways. Nothing has changed there. But I do feel like he still does care about you. Even as weird as that sounds, I still feel like he has some sort of feelings about you. And I feel like he did understand what you were saying, but understanding and changing are two different things. Okay. So I hope I answered your question. Let me know if you want me to probe in it a little bit further, but that's what I'm getting here. All right, so I'm going to pull out, what spirit message do you have for Amira? Okay, so two. Okay. Two cards came out. Wow. Okay. All right, so one is called Endless Flow, and this one says release your burdens and let the water carry them away. Trust in the power of the waterfall to cleanse the past and refresh your spirit. Letting go brings renewal. Wow. And remember, we were just talking about the Six of Swords energy, about moving on, or having a hope, and also letting things go, releasing things. And that's why I said for you to do that was very cathartic and also a release for you, because it's going to give you hope. It's going to give you relief. Hi, Empress Carmen. Welcome. That must be you, Carmen. Oh, he does. He does feel it. He does. And like I said, don't be surprised, Amira, if he doesn't. I feel like he's going to try to get back with you. I know that may sound crazy, but the reason why I'm saying that, we got Ace of Wands and we have Ten of Pentacles. So he's still thinking about you being a family, being together, that sort of thing. Yes, I got you down, Carmen, because you donated right before the show, so I can get you next. All right, so we have Silent Hunter. Okay, so patience and focus are your greatest allies in times of pursuit. As you hunt for answers or peace, move with your purpose and precision. Your instincts will lead you. Okay. So I'm seeing this as someone that is very quiet. You could be the type of person that does move in silence when it comes to your goals, dreams, ideas, and your next steps. Like you may not be the type of person that announces, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You just kind of just slowly or silently do it because you don't want people messing up your plans. You don't want people trying to get into your business and meddle with what you have. So moving in silence will also benefit you and help you, and releasing things which you've already done when you sent that letter. And as far as his feelings for you, I still feel like he does have toxic energies that he needs to address and work on. And he also still wants a relationship with you. Okay, he does. And I feel like if you give it some more time, and if he were to work on his toxic ways, maybe go to a counselor, talk to somebody, and you did decide that you wanted him back, I feel like there's a chance that you guys could be back together. But it just depends on how he's got to work on those toxic ways, and the choice is up to you. The choice is completely yours. But how he felt about things, I feel like he understood some things that you were saying. But like I said, with the Devil card, there are toxic energies, and unless he's willing to make those changes to what you talked about in the letter, he's going to have to change that. Yes, he's going to have to change that. Okay, so you want to know who is the other woman that he's talking? Okay, all right, I got you down, Carmen. I got you down, love. Yes, thank you for your donation. I got it. I hope you're doing well. I hope work's going well for you. And you'll be up next. And then we have Janaea. All right, so let's see here. All right, so who is the other woman or women he is speaking to? Okay. Who is this other female, if there are any other females he's speaking to? Okay. All right. Okay. Is there anybody else, Spirit? Okay. Okay, there's a Queen of Wands. So there could be somebody there. At first I was like, I'm not seeing anybody so far. Okay, so there could be somebody that he could be talking to. All right, so we have the Hermit card. We have Queen of Wands. We have Three of Pentacles. We have Five of Pentacles. We have Page of Pentacles. Lord, this is all about, okay, I feel like this person is either related to maybe a job that he once worked at or something to that degree, or somebody that he could have possibly known from the past. All right, the Hermit card is signaling to me that he is indeed single. Okay, so he is not currently in a relationship right now. Okay, when I see the Hermit card, when we're talking about relationships, it does denote singleness just as much as the Nine of Pentacles does for women. So no, he's not like romantically or in love with anybody at the current moment outside of you. Okay. Now with this Queen of Wands energy, This could be a female, that could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. This could be a female I'm seeing that could be a little bit older. Um, she could have a little bit of a temper here with the Queen of Wands energy, but somebody that's, very fast paced, and someone that's very aggressive is what I'm seeing here with the Queen of Wands energy. So if anything, I'll be honest with you, Amir, it's more probably like physical or like talking, you know. But I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like they have had sex. I don't feel like that has happened. And I don't feel like he is in love. So there could be a female that he could just be kind of chatting it up with or talking to um, right now. But I don't see him being in love, and I don't see him being actively pursuing this person. Okay, but there is somebody that he could definitely be chatting or talking to. All right, so Three of Pentacles, contracts, negotiations, collaborations. He could be also doing something with her business wise as well, or thinking about doing something business wise once he gets out. Is he still in prison? Is he still away or jail? Because reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like he could be talking to this person. She could be helping him with finances, or trying to locate work, or something to that degree. Okay, so it's more of like a friendship type of thing more than it is anything else. So she may be like, well, I know, once you get out, I know some places that can hire you. I got a friend that can hook you up, and blah blah blah. That is what I'm seeing here. Okay, Five of Pentacles. He is worried about his finances. He's worried about what's going to happen to him financially once he gets out. Page of Pentacles, having to pretty much start over again. Four of Pentacles, saving money, conserving money, but there will be improvements in money. Okay, but I to ease your mind, and I'm just not saying this, Amira. There's no love match here. There's no love match between him and this other woman. Yeah. Okay. I just feel like it's more like talking, um, trying to help him find work. Basically, just kind of passing the time away here. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, it's not going to end well, I'll tell you that. Oh, Lord. That's why I kept seeing something about her being very aggressive here with the Queen of Wands. This is going to end up being a fight between him and her. They kept showing me something about aggressiveness. Um, yeah. So maybe she wants a relationship, or she wants more out of it, and he does not, because I'm clearly seeing here, I mean, even if you look at the cards, you can clearly see that he's faced in another direction. Look at these two cards. They're faced in two different directions. I look at everything as I'm doing readings. Yeah. Okay, Seven of Wands is about battles. It's also about self-defense, defending oneself, determination. And we have the Death card here, which is about endings. So I don't really think that this could, yeah, I feel like she likes him more than he likes her. And I just feel like it's more of a friendship type of vibe. Like maybe she's been flirting with him, and it just feels like he's more interested in learning about the job opportunities, and kind of just, how people will sometimes just talk to somebody just to shoot the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just excuse my language, just shoot the shit, and just pass the time, that sort of thing. Two of Wands is making plans, like he's already making plans about where he wants to go, what he wants to do. Um, but I see them resulting in a bust up here, a fight or an argument. because again, as I go back to that Queen of Wands energy, she is very aggressive, and he does not like that. I don't feel like, I think those two would like, they're gonna like bump heads like oil and water, is what I'm seeing here. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Oh, thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I feel like these two are going to bump heads because we ended here with aggression. We fighting with the five of wands is about competition, fighting, arguments. Nothing good. Let's put it that way. You ain't got nothing to worry about, Amira. All right. So let's see. What spirit message do you have for Amira? Okay, cosmic dance. Okay, so look to the stars for guidance, for they are the map of the universe. Each star shines wisdom, showing that you are part of something greater. See the bigger picture. Okay, so Spirit wants you to look at the bigger picture beyond what you're feeling and seeing now at this time. It's a possibility that he could be promising her some things, but I feel like right now, he's more focused on trying to find work or to find out what he's going to do once he gets out. And like I said, these two are not going to last, because we have the Five of Wands and we have that Queen of Wands and the Death card right here. So I don't see it really going anywhere. I think he's just wasting her time, to be pretty much honest. I feel like he's mostly just using her. That's why when we did your last reading, we saw those toxic energies. Those toxic energies are coming into this situation as well. So it's more of like just kind of using somebody for information or as a stepping stone. Hi, Jeez, welcome. But no, this situation is not going to go anywhere. So let me just clarify that. And she's wasting her time. He's single. He's not involved with anybody romantically. I don't see that at all in this reading at all. Nothing. Not even close. You're welcome, Amira, and keep me posted, love. All right, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and get started next with Carmen. Carmen, if you are here, love, please type your questions down in the chat, and then we have Janaea. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna heat up my tater tots because I'm hungry. I'll be right back. Carmen, you're up next, love. I know yesterday it was hot. It was more of a humid, like muggy. But yeah, it feels like a muggy hot. All right, Empress Carmen, I am back. I got my tater tots, y'all. Okay. And thank you so much, Empress Carmen, for your generous donations, love. Thank you. That's me putting out my Heinz ketchup here. Okay, so we're going to take a look at your cards in just a moment. Okay. So I had a big disagreement with my son's grandmother on his father's side. I guess I need to know how things are going to go this weekend when they bring him to New York. I really don't want to see or speak to her. Okay. Now, are you going with them? Like, did he like want you to come with him? 'Cause I think I was telling you last time we did your reading that he was going to invite you somewhere. Okay. How are things going to go this weekend? Okay. Okay, coming to New York to drop. Okay, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so this one fell out too, so we'll look at that one too. They really don't need to. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Oh, she's difficult. I can already see that she's very set in her ways. Reason why I say that, we have the Hierophant card, and I see her as being someone that's very set in her ways, and someone that is do you get the impression that she may be arrogant? He's moving in with me for college. He's 18, could travel alone, but she is very controlling. Okay. Okay. Do you get the impression that she's like, she thinks that she's better? Okay. I kept seeing that here with the Hierophant card. I don't know if if she's like a deaconess in a church or something like that, or very high ranking in a church. But I am seeing like a very arrogant type of, yeah, very judgmental type of energy here. Is she an Aries by chance? Do you know of Sun, Moon, or Rising? Not saying that Aries are very arrogant. Okay, very religious. Okay, that's the first thing that popped up. I was like, oh Lord, she one of them. She's one of them. Okay, which being religious is not bad if you leave people alone and you're very loving to others. But when you're very heavy-handed, judgmental, and critical, yeah, that can be hard. Self-righteous. Gotcha. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Well, we have Three of Cups, which is about celebration. So I think that when they do bring him home, they're going to be in a pretty good mood. I do see that here with the Three of Cups. So I think she'll be in a pretty good mood, believe it or not. Page of Pentacles, starting out with something. Also, okay, studious, new. Okay, he's happy just to be with them. Okay. And we have Nine of Swords, which could be your energy where you're very worried about how this is going to turn out. Okay. Well, we got Queen of Swords energy. You are in a blunt energy. Okay. You are in a no BS. I'm going to tell you how I feel about type of energy. That is representing you with the Queen of Swords. Okay. Being brutally honest, stepping into your truth. I think it'll be okay, Carmen. Let me see. How will they treat Carmen? Spirit just told me your son will pick up on the cues. Like if they start trying to start something with you, he's gonna pick up the cues and head the conversation in a different area. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Long as you stand in your truth and you tell them exactly how you feel, be blunt, honest. We have 10 of Cups, which is about family, happiness, harmony. We have Page of Cups, which is about a young person. I feel like a young or youthful energy that's emotionally intelligent. I feel like your son is like picks up on people quickly. And we have the World card, which is about success, completion. We have Three of Swords, which is about sadness, loss, or grief. But I feel like you guys are going to be, like, they're going to leave on okay terms. Four of Wands is about a happy home. Yeah, yeah. I'm seeing that about him. So, yeah, Four of Wands is about happiness. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I think that there'll be a few words exchanged between you and them. Nothing negative, because she's going to feel your energy and pick up on it that you're in the Queen of Swords energy. So she probably won't go any further. And then again, with your son, he's very smart and perceptive. So he's an intuitive. So he'll pick, even if the conversation starts to get a little bit heated, or um, there's an air of this isn't going well, he'll be able to pick it up and basically put that conversation back on track or in another direction. You'll be okay. It's gonna go well, and I'm just not saying that. All right, because you're in the right now. You're in Queen of Swords energy, which means that you ain't taking no shit from nobody. All right, so let me see what Spirit has to say. What Spirit message? You'll be okay though. They'll be okay. They'll go back. They'll be nice. They'll be decent. What message, Spirit, do you have for Carmen? Flame bearer. Okay. All right. So ignite new beginnings and burn away what no longer serves. Finding the delicate balance between creation and destruction in life. Temper passion with wisdom. Wow. Wow. So even if you feel that burning desire to pop off if they do say something to you, which I think they're going to be very careful about what they say, um, temper it with your wisdom. Okay, don't let yourself get out of hand. Just say what you need to say and keep it moving. But you're going to be okay. So temper the passion with wisdom. Okay, that is such a powerful statement. I know it's hard when you're dealing with in-laws. God knows. Ugh, it is hard, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Because you already know that they got a chip on their shoulder against us anyway. But you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I think that they're going to realize your energy. Your son will pick up on it. And you'll do okay. You'll do well. We end it with the Four of Wands, which is about harmony and happiness. You're not going to disrespect me. I don't want that son. No, exactly. I know that's right. Yeah, just take care of the grandbaby and keep it moving. I know that's right. What's your second question, love? Hi, Laura. Welcome. Yes, Laura. I'm currently working on donation-based reads. I have about 3 more questions before the free reads open back up. So feel free to hang around. Okay, Amira. All right. Thank you. I'd say probably about another 30 minutes. Okay, so how are things going to go when I move in with James and I all together? Okay. All right. Okay, how will this go? Spirit, please show us. I hope y'all don't mind me chewing on some stuff. I am so hungry, y'all. Okay. Let me reshuffle these. I don't feel like they got shuffled all that great. Okay. All right. Well, that just flew out. Mm-hmm. One question is $8. Two question is 15. Okay, how will this go, Spirit? What do we need to know? Okay. All right. Okay, so we got Temperance, we got Nine of Wands, King of Wands, the Devil card, and the Four of Swords. Don't let that scare you when you see that. Okay. All right, so we have Temperance card, which is about balancing things out, smoothing things out, is what I'm seeing here with the Temperance card. Okay. This is also about acceptance and moderation. So it's kind of like everybody's kind of having to just kind of recalibrate everything and just kind of get used to the living quarters and get used to having an extra your son in the home and that sort of thing. So it's just balancing the energies out, balancing things out here with the Temperance card. So you'll do fine there. We do have Nine of Wands energy, which is about protection, and it's also about boundaries. Okay, you might have to set some boundaries for your son. Maybe there's something that maybe you'll set boundaries of when he can come home or when he can, even though he's grown, when he how late he can come back home. Hi, Michael, welcome. When he is he allowed to bring friends over, that sort of thing. So I do feel like you're going to be kind of going through the rules with him about the household, your expectations of him. Within the household, you know how it is when you have your children move home, or a new person in your family, or somebody new that moves in with you. You have to set your boundaries. You can come in this time, and I expect you to keep the house clean, and those sorts of things. So it's just kind of like setting boundaries here. All right, so we have the King of Wands energy, which is about self-confidence, success, leadership. There could be I'm being honest with you, there could be that male type of that male kind of jealousy between James and your son. Uh, so that could happen. You know how it is when two males get together, it's like an ego type of situation. Whereas where it's ego against ego or male against male, that sort of thing. But it'll be fine. So it's not going to be like there's going to be big old blow ups and fights. Nothing of that nature. But you know how it is. It's just kind of like, two males living in the home, that sort of thing. So I think that they'll work it out. They'll eventually get it worked out. All right, so we move on to the Four of Swords energy, which is about breaks and taking some time out. So I'm not sure if your son is thinking of is taking some time out before he goes back to school. He could be taking a break for maybe a week or a couple of weeks or maybe a month or so before he's expected to return back to school. I do see like a long period of time here, or a certain period of time of rest and recuperation. They both, okay, good, good. Yeah, that's why I say I didn't feel like, there was going to be any fights or arguments or anything like that. But it is kind of that male versus male type of energy. It's natural and normal. But I see your son taking a break or something, or somebody's taking a break in the household. Maybe a vacation, maybe some time out. Okay, didn't start to 20. Gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have the Death card, and we have the Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Hanged Man. All right, so something is definitely in transformation here with the Death card. Maybe, are you seeing 1111 or any numbers that have to do with nines or 11s? Reason why I'm asking you that is there is transition here and change. So it really feels like a new cycle is starting up with all of you. It's not just you, it's everyone in your household is actually going through a new cycle and a new phase here. Things are being transformed or changed. Yeah. Okay, so that could be a sign for you that something is changing here with the Death card. It's nothing bad. It just means that there's a fresh rebuild here or a fresh start. 1111. Okay, so new doorways. Gotcha. All right, so we have Six of Wands, which is about victory, success. Okay, so I feel like you guys will do well, and your son is starting out as the Page of Pentacles on a new career or new scholastic adventures here. The High Priestess is about wisdom and patience, and education and learning. So I feel like your son is definitely going to be learning a lot more, maybe even delving into um, subjects at a deeper level. And also with the Hanged Man energy, this is not the energy. I'm not seeing a energy of limbo, but I am seeing things from a different perspective, a new way of looking at life or a new way of looking at things. Because your son is transitioning into a man, so the way that he looked at things when he was younger is now different as he's seeing things with more open eyes here, and he's learning more about life. So, yeah, it looks good to me, Carmen. I don't see really anything negative here. Just changes, a much needed break, increasing in wisdom and knowledge, and some new starts here for all of you. I think you'll have. I think that'll be a good thing, Carmen, for you guys to get close again. Yeah. Okay. What spiritual message do you have for Carmen? Okay. Okay. We have the Curious Explorer. Learn from every twist and turn, for the destination is only part of the story. What matters is how you navigate life. Be open to discovery, embrace the unknown. So, definitely, Spirit is confirming that there are new pathways and new doors opening for all of you in your household. Not just you, not just your son, but James as well. Embrace the unknown, knowing that there are new things on the horizon here. So yeah, I see things going very well for you guys. I'm just getting in, kind of just like I said here, the Temperance card, moderation and balance. But you'll make it. You guys will be fine. So keep me posted, Carmen. And thank you so much for your generous donations, love. All right, and keep me posted. All right, so next we have Janaea. Janaea, if you are here, hi Yvette. Please type your question down in the chat, love. And Amira, I got you added as well. Thank you again. I donate another to get together another read today. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Empress Carmen. Thank you, Carmen. Okay, love. All right, Janaea, love, if you are here, please type your question down in the chat. We'll get to you next. Okay, there you are. All right. Okay. All right, so we're going to get to your question next. Okay. Did they schedule another court date? Because I kept seeing more than one court date. Yeah, I kept seeing that. There'd be a couple of times that. Okay, so I was right then. Okay. All right. Yeah, because I kept seeing more than one court date. I was like, well, I think he's going to probably try to play some game there. And you guys will probably have to be back a second time. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Janaea, for your generous donations, love. So we're going to get to your question next. Okay. Thank you, Carmen. I got you down, love. Okay. All right. So how does my kid's father feel about the fact that we are going to mediation over the kids? All right, Spirit, please show us. Okay. Okay, well, okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. He's not very happy about it. But we don't care about how he feels because he didn't do right. But he's not very happy about it. The reason why I'm saying that is because I initiated and filed the motion, so everything is on. Gotcha. We have the Five of Wands. He is in a argumentative energy. Maybe did you, by the way, did you ever see the ex that I mean the his new girlfriend there? Was she there or she probably did, I'm not sure if she showed up or not, but it feels like he's in a fighting energy here with the of Wands. But let's back up. Let's go to Ten of Cups, Three of Cups, Five of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Star card. Okay. So maybe he's trying to be difficult with you. And that could have been why you maybe decided to initiate the mediation. Maybe saying he doesn't have this or he doesn't have that, and just trying to be difficult. That's the energy that I'm picking up there. He came on Zoom, so he was okay. Gotcha. It just feels like he was trying to play some game or something about the money, or saying that he didn't have it, or something to that degree. Okay, so still is in that energy of wanting to be back with you, wishing that and hoping that you could have been a happy family here with the Ten of Cups. Three of Cups. If you were open to cheating with him, he would still be open to that with the Three of Cups energy, but you're not. But he's angry, he's mad. I do see that here. Even if he's not showing it outwardly, I do feel like he is upset. Okay. We have Page of Wands energy here, which is about enthusiasm, maybe hoping that there's some sort of hope, trying to pick up the pieces here with the Page of Wands. You're going to be okay, Janae. I think you're going to get what you want. We have the Star card here, which is about hope, inspiration, and following your inner light. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. as far as getting what you need for the kids, they're gonna find some kind of happy medium between the two of you to get what. Yeah, and we just got the Sun card that just signifies that. Okay. Temperance. Okay. All right. So that's telling me that Spirit is saying to have patience. Okay. Have patience. You will eventually get what you want, but it's going to require some patience. Okay. So we have the Sun card. We have Four of Swords, Temperance, Hierophant, Queen of Wands. Now let me ask you, are you thinking about taking some time off, because it looks like there could be a gap um after September the 6th. There could be a gap of time that passes before you actually receive your money, okay? I'm seeing a plan being put together for him to either get another job or another stream of income, so you guys can mediate, because there's going to be a third meeting as well, but there's going to be a gap of time in between September the 6th and that third meeting. So I'm picking up, Janaea, sometime around October before things could possibly be settled, because I'm feeling like there's something to do with needing more money, and he's going to have to find some kind of way to get that taken care of. September 10th? Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a gap of time in between that date. So there's going to be a second date and there's going to be a third date. Okay. So be on the lookout for that third date. I feel like he's going to have to either get an additional job or work more hours, or there's going to have to be negotiations made in order for him to be able to properly pay you, if that makes any sense. So just be expecting a gap of maybe a month um, before you get, or 2 months before you actually officially start to receive more monies or extra monies. Okay. But the Sun card is here, so that is in your favor. So that's what I like to see with the Sun card. Temperance is about patience and moderation and balancing things. I think that you guys can get something balanced here between the two of you, to where it will be fair on both ends. You can get what you want, and he can, be able to provide that to you, or to the children rather. We do have the Hierophant here, which is about education, higher learning, tradition as well. I'm just putting this together with the Queen of Wands here. Oh, I think his mother is stepping in. I'm seeing the mother step in this situation. And I feel like she's actually, believe it or not, she's going to tell him what to do. That he should be taking care of the kids. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I see her stepping in there and kind of like, um, giving him advice, or coaxing him, or telling him kind of what to do with the Queen of Wands energy. But either way, you're going to be fine. I think you guys will come to a happy medium. I'm seeing something about October by the time things get finalized and put into place. So if you just continue to have patience with this, it will work out. And the sun is shining here on you. Like I said, there's going to be a gap of time where there's nothing going on at all between that next court date and that third meeting. But just know things are getting worked out. There's legal processes and paperwork that's got to be filled out. But he's angry. He's mad about things. And it's not because so much that he has to pay. It is that too, but he's mad because you're not with him anymore. I mean, God, he just can't get over it. All right, Spirit. What Spirit message do you have for Janaea? Let's see. Okay, well, that flew out. Okay, great leader is what came out for you. So we'll read that. It says, lead with integrity and others will follow. Justice is understanding both sides and making decisions that honor the greater good. Seek the balance in all things. Well, it's amazing that it talked about the justice because we are seeking the justice system here. So, and it also talks about both sides making decisions that honor the greater good and seeking the balance with the temperance card. So you guys will come to an agreement that will work for both of you, that will work for him, that he can do reasonably do, and and also for you, to where the kids are taken care of. So I think you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. Keep me posted. Um, but like I said, this may drag out until October before everything is finalized and finished. But you'll come to some sort of happy medium or balance. Okay. All right, love. So keep me posted. What's your second question? We'll get to your second question. Hi, Mona. Welcome. I am currently doing donation based questions, but after donation based questions are finished, if you hang out here, I'll definitely get to some one card free pulls. Okay. All right. So, Janaea, love, if you're here, type in your second question. We'll get to yours next. Oh, there you are. Okay. All right. So the next question is I have is me and Ola have cooled down, which is fine, but a lot of women at the job like home. So has he actually slept with anyone else at the job? Okay. Oh, like him. So he. Okay. All right. We want to know if he's doing the deed with anybody else on the job. All right, let's take a look. All right, let's take a look at the cards and let's see what is going on. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Star, the Lovers. Okay, we got the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, all right, let me tell you what's going on with Ola. There is a possibility that Ola could be talking to somebody. Reason why I say that, we do have Ace of Cups energy, so I am sensing a female or someone that he could be interested in kind of chatting it up with here with the Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles is here, so she could be Capricorn, Virgo, or let me can't even think of it. Capricorn, Virgo, and Lord, I just Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Had a brain fart there. All right, the Star card is here, so that's hope, faith, inspiration. We have the Lovers card, but let's see if it's gonna go anywhere though. Lovers card is here, but we got Six of Swords in reverse, which is not good. Okay, delays, obstacles, resisting change. Okay. Oh. All right, so whoever this new person is that he could be dealing with, because I do see Ace of Cups, a new emotional connection with someone. I don't really feel like it's gonna go anywhere. Okay, because we got Six of Swords in reverse, which is about delays, blockages, obstacles. So the love fest is coming to a halt, so to speak. Okay, so there is somebody else. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it just feels like the situation or connection between them is not gonna really go anywhere. There's something in the way. Is this? It could be somebody job related, especially since it is Pentacles too. So maybe that could be related. But I'm also feeling like too, Janae. I don't think it's any. Now that I feel this energy, I don't feel like it's somebody that he works with. I don't feel like that. Yeah, I don't feel like it. I feel like it's somebody outside of the workplace. And I feel like this is a little bit of an older female, but I don't feel like the connection's going to go anywhere. What I want to know, what about between you and him? Will you guys hook up again? Because the last time we saw it, we saw you guys possibly, hooking up again. So even if he does, is thinking about pursuing a connection with this person, I don't see it happening. Okay. All right, but what about between you and him? Page of Swords, the Empress, Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. So, okay, are you watching his social media? Hi, SB. Welcome. Thank you. Reason why I asked that is because I don't know if you've been kind of secretly watching, because we all do it, y'all. Y'all know, we all got to be honest. We be secretly spying on people on Facebook and TikTok. You know we do. But I kind of feel like maybe you might be kind of looking, and it's not because you're in love or anything. It's just out of curiosity. You know how sometimes you just be curious about where people live and what they look like, and are they telling the truth about stuff? It's more of a curiosity, but I see it, you might be kind of secretly watching this social media. That's okay though, because you know what? I like to know about people, because sometimes people be lying. They be lying about their situation. They might be booed up or have a wife or anything at home. So I don't blame you for that. But I do see like some spy or some social media here. But he finds you very attractive, very beautiful. Nine of Cups, I do feel like there is a possibility of you guys hooking up again. The Wheel of Fortune is upright here, so the possibility of you guys doing that again. Thank you, SB. I got you added, love. The possibilities of you guys doing that again is highly, highly possible. We do end it here, though, with the Seven of Swords, which is about kind of determination or defending oneself. So please be careful to not let anyone know at your job that you like him or that you guys have talked or anything. Just keep it very on the low here with the because there, like you said, there are other females at his job that are liking him. But I do see one person here as at the beginning that he could be talking to, but it's not going to work out because we got Six of Swords in reverse. There's some type of obstacle, delay, and the possibility of you two linking up again. It is possible. It's very possible. All right, Spirit. What message do you have for Janaea? What Spirit message? It could be about this or about whatever message you find that's needed at this time. Okay. Endless flow. Okay, release your burdens and let the water carry them away. Trust in the power of the waterfall to cleanse the past and refresh your spirit. Letting go brings renewal. Okay, so maybe there's some things that you want to let go, you need to release, and that will bring something new your way. That will refresh and recharge your batteries and bring something new your way. But there is someone, but it's not going to work out. And I do feel like there could be round two, even though you guys have cooled off. That's okay. There can still be a reconciliation here, if you wanted that. So I do see that here. But keep me posted. Keep me posted about Loverboy. Keep me posted about what's going on and what's popping. And thank you so much, Janaea, for your generous donations, love. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. All right. So next we have Amira, who is back for two more questions. And then we got Carmen, and then we got SB. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my ticker tape here, and because after SB, I think that we'll try to get to a couple of free more questions before I end the live. But I think your question is, has he actually slept with anyone else at the job? I'm gonna say there was one person, but I don't feel like they work there anymore. He's very cautious, and very kind of low on the radar. So I'm gonna say one other person, but that I don't feel like that person's there anymore, Janaea. All right, so let me know, everybody, who is all still here, so I can go ahead and do your reading for you. We have Amira, who is up next for two. We got Carmen, who is up next after Amira for two. And then we got SB for two. So let me know, loves, who is all here, and we'll get to your reading next. Let me type in the chat, Amira, because maybe she had to step away or something. Amira. All right, there you go. All right. We'll give her a few moments. And if she's not here, we can always come back and do her read. All right, who is all here? So that way I'll know who is all here. Just type down in the chat if you're still here. All right, so it looks like maybe everybody kind of stepped out. All right, Amira, if you're here, please type your question down in the chat. If not, Carmen, let me know if you are here, love, and we'll go ahead and get started with your questions, and we'll come back to Amira. So let me know who's all here. Okay, SB, you're here. Okay, we'll wait a few more moments. And if Carmen and Amira are not here, then we'll get started with yours, SB, because you've already paid for your readings. So all right, so we'll get started with yours in just a moment. Okay, hi Mona. All right, so I think they must have stepped out, but that's okay. All right, so SB, love, we're going to go ahead and get started with your questions. If you would, please type your questions down in the chat, and we'll go ahead and do yours. And then we'll come back. Maybe Amira and Carmen had to step away. I understand, because it's everybody's got things to do. All right, I'm going to step out for just a moment. So let me know who is all still here. Let me see. I'll be right back. Okay, there you are, SB. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your generous donations, love. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started with yours. Okay. All right, so I wanted to ask how the Leo, truly feels about me. Spent time Sunday. It was great. Okay. All right. How does the Leo, truly feel? .sb. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. All right. The Tower, and we have the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and we have the Death card. Okay, don't let that scare you. Okay, so something's transforming. Okay. Now, let me ask you a question, SB. He is leaving soon, so that does show me the Death card. So that does, yeah. So there's definitely a transformation and change taking place in the Leo's life. Okay, so definitely something is changing and shifting here. The Tower card. In order for your friend, the Leo that you're asking me about, it feels like maybe this person underwent major changes lately. Maybe within the past year, there was several life events that may have happened that triggered this person to leave or to move. But it feels like this was not an easy year, or the past year was not a very easy time for the Leo. Okay, it just felt like major upheavals. things really, really changing for this person. Some of these things may have been unexpected, and some of these things were probably expected, but unexpected at also as well. Three of Pentacles shows me contracts or negotiations. So I'm not sure if your friend has already signed a lease for an apartment or a home, or if they have signed a contract for a new job or something to that degree. And that could be something that they're currently working on here. Let's see, he works a lot, but nice. Okay, so it could be I'm seeing something about a new lease here, maybe on an apartment or a home, or signing some paperwork in negotiations. Okay, gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. This person does worry about losing you. They do worry because they value the connection that you have with this person. Because I feel like if they did not value the connection that they have with you, you would not have seen them. Like they would not have come to meet you or to see you. So there is some sort of connection and feeling here that I see here, and they do worry about losing the connection. And you probably worry about losing the connection as well. All right, so this person um, also is showing me some type of emotional unavailability. And the reason why I feel like this person was kind of showing emotional unavailability is because they knew that they were going to move and make great changes. Okay, big changes were on the way, and they felt like they did not want to get too emotionally tied up into the relationship or connection because they knew that they were leaving. Um, but this person, I'm gonna be honest with you, there are feelings here. There is something here. Because this person is not the type of person that would just come to see you and not have any feeling for you. That's not it. I think this person does have some feelings for you. Okay. Okay. And I feel like you're going to be in connection with this person still. Like you guys are still going to be talking by phone, text messaging, Zoom, Skype. Well, there's no longer Skype anymore, but whatever services, communication services, FaceTime, you will still be in connection with each other, okay? Yeah. All right, so Knight of Swords is here. The World card, success, completion, travel. The Knight of Swords energy is here, so that's about ambitions and being single. Okay, so this person is kind of, they do enjoy being single, the Leo. I do see that here. I'm not going to lie to you. The Leo does enjoy being single, and it's because they see it as an easier life, an easier way of life being single. When it's just them and they're not really worried about having to keep up with a relationship and the emotional ties and money and all that stuff involved. Six of Pentacles is here, giving and receiving. So you and this person will still be in contact a great deal. And you will still be supportive of one another. Like you're going to be supportive of the Leo. The Leo's going to be in support of you. You will still be helping each other, talking. And even if the helping is just limited to just talking, it will still continue. So also here, SB, I see new pathways for both of you. The Fool card is here. So don't be fearful. When this person does move overseas, don't let the fear get you or cause you to feel like, oh, it's over between the two of us, or, I'll never find this connection again, or, don't let those negative thoughts get in the way. Because this is a new start for you, and it's also a new start for the Leo. And when we have the Fool card, it means to take a leap. Okay. If there's something that you've been putting off or something that you want to do, work your way towards that. You have the backing of the angels and spirit guides and spirit team to help you. Okay. And we feel the only issue that I'm seeing here that I see that you'll be grappling with is the distance. Okay, that's the only thing is the distance, because it will kind of feel like you feel restricted because of the distance. But really, to be honest with you, it's really an illusion. Um, if the old saying says, if there's a will, there's a way. You know, there's a will, there's a way. Oh, okay. But yeah. Oh, I thought that was your second question on there. Okay. Okay. Well, anyways, yes. You still got a second question if you want a second question, because you already this is just one question. You still got a second question we can pull for. But yeah, you'll be still in connection. So I answered both of those questions in one reading. So if you want to, because you already paid for two, yeah, just use your second question. But yeah, you'll still be in contact. Absolutely, that's not going to stop. That's not going to stop. Yeah. So yeah, it just feels like with your friend, they just underwent a lot of changes, and I feel like too. They're showing me something with the Mercury retrograde of last year. There were some major events that took place. I don't can't remember when they were last year, but there were major things that kind of took place that caused this person to make the decision to make the move. All right, Spirit. Let's see, what message do you have for SB? Flame bearer. Okay. So ignite new beginnings and burn away what no longer serves. Finding the delicate balance between creation and destruction in life. Temper passion with wisdom. So to me, this correlates directly with the Fool card, because there are new beginnings for both of you. Okay. A cycle has come to an end or is coming to an end, and a new cycle is starting. Okay. So don't be afraid. There's some good things coming on the horizon for both of you, and you will still be in contact with each other. Thank you, Yvette. Yes, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button if you're cruising through. All right, what's your second question, love? And we'll get to your second question. Okay. Okay, so you want to know, how will your second date go? Okay, you're welcome. All right, how will the second date go? Okay. All righty. All right, let's take a look here at the cards and see what they're showing us. Oh, okay. All right, so 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there will be a second date, but there may be a space of time in between the second date. Reason why I'm saying that is because we have the 10 of Wands, which is about burden and stress and being imbalanced or burnout. So I feel like with the move and also with working here with the 8 of Pentacles, maybe starting up a new job or something to that degree, he's got to find the balance in, getting the time to spend with you, and getting himself situated again. So there will be a little bit of time, a time gap, between this first date and the next date. Okay, but it will happen again. I do see that. Yes, gas filters. So I guess they'll wait. Yeah, yeah. So I feel like there's just a lot of things going on right now. He's burning the candle at both ends, so very busy. A move, a new job. I mean, just all kinds of things going on right now. And with the 7 of Cups, there's lots of things up in the air. There's lots of options. There's almost too many options. There's too many things going on at one time. But Spirit says with the High Priestess, with patience, you will get back together. Okay, you will have another date. You will keep in touch. It will happen, but it will take a little bit more time. I'm seeing something about 3 to 4 weeks before you guys are actually able to physically see each other again. Now, the good news of it is we have King of Wands, which is a very, very strong sexual energy. So I feel like you guys are very, very attracted to one another. And when you guys see each other again, it's going to be like electricity, like really flowing through your bodies. That's what I'm feeling like. Very attractive, very enthusiastic. Um, yes, spicy, very spicy. So there's not an issue there with attraction. You will see each other. Okay. All right. So Queen of Cups. Okay. Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. There's a possibility for you guys to have a relationship with Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We're going to go through and we're going to look. We got Seven of Swords energy, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, and Ace of Cups, and Two of Cups. That's how we end it here with the Two of Cups. So, Spirit is telling me for you to kind of keep your connection with this person on the low, because there is a jealous, envious female energy surrounding you or surrounding him. Okay. I don't know who this person is, but Spirit is just saying, just kind of keep your relationship under wraps and kind of secretive at this time, because there is somebody in your energy field or his energy field that is envious and jealous. Okay. I am sensing that here with the Seven of Swords energy. Very sneaky, deceptive, dishonest. Likes to twist things around or try to cause problems or troubles. All right. So this person could be Sun, Moon, or Rising Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. It could be. So if this person fits that description, they're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, be on the lookout for this particular female. It could be on his end also. Okay. So just keep your relationship under wraps and just keep it on the down low for now. All right, so King of Swords is here, which is about mental power, clear thinking, success here. And there's a relationship in the offering possibly here with the Ace of Cups. Okay, you have a Scorpio moon friend. Okay, that could be the person. Okay, that could be the person. So I wouldn't mention anything about dating this person. And if you already have, that's okay. But just be very secretive and don't say much at all about it. Okay. Just say, if they start asking questions, oh, have you heard from such and such? Just say, oh, no, it's been a while. I haven't really heard from him. I'm not saying to lie, but, it's your business. You just want to kind of keep it that way. But we have Ace of Cups, which is about a new relationship, emotional connection, um, and a new love. So it is very possible here, coupled with the Two of Cups, the exchanging of hearts, that you guys could actually start up a relationship or continue dating. I do see that here. It looks very favorable between you and the Leo, even though there is a distance in driving. Like I said, that is something that you guys can work out. Okay. All right, Spirit. What message do you have? I'm going to reshuffle in regards to this or just in general for SB. Let me fix this. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. What message do you have? It's too many cards. Okay. Wandering soul. Okay. is the card that we have for you, Spirit selected for you. And it says change is inevitable, but within that change lies the opportunity for growth. Let go of attachments and trust that you will be guided. Movement helps you succeed. Okay, so just know change is something that we cannot avoid it, but just know that with change, there's opportunity to grow, and letting go of things that no longer serve you or things that you need to let go of, and just know and trust that you're being guided in the right direction. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. It looks really good. So I feel like there is hope for a possible romantic connection or possible relationship here between you and the Leo. Yeah. Yeah, keep me posted. But yeah, just keep things private, about your relationship away from your friend, and just keep it on the low low. Because this person is envious and jealous that they don't have someone, and they want to be in your shoes. So thank you so much, SB, for your generous donations, love. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. And keep me posted on what's going on. But I feel it looks very favorable between you and the Leo. You're welcome. All right. So we have Amira and Carmen. So let me know if you are here. Who is here? Amira, let me know if you're here. Or Carmen, let me know if you're here. All right. Well, Mona, since you're here and we're waiting, if you have a question, type your question down in the chat, and we'll just go ahead and get yours. And anybody else that has a question while we're waiting. Oh, there's Carmen. Okay. Well, we got to get with Carmen next. Okay, love. Because she paid. Okay. All right. So, Carmen, if you'll go ahead and type your question down, but I could probably go ahead and answer yours real quick, Mona. So me and M became friends on social media. Okay, retype your question, Mona. I think Empress is Carmen's writing hers. Me and M became friends on social media. So we knew each other from university. Will he message me anytime soon? Okay, let's take a quick look. All right. All right. Thank you, Carmen. I'm going to get to yours very soon. I'm just going to answer this question real quickly. Okay. Will he message you anytime soon? Okay, we got the 9 of Swords energy. I think he's a little bit slow on things. I'm gonna say I don't think it's gonna be right away. I'm gonna say possibly within the next 2 weeks is what I'm picking up here. Okay, I feel like you've been really thinking about this person. But I'd say it's not gonna. I feel like they will, but it will be within 2 weeks. So keep me posted, Mona. I think it's gonna be within 2 weeks that you hear from this person. Yeah, yeah. I think you've been thinking a lot about this person, um, and having a lot of memories and that sort of thing. But within 2 weeks is what I'm seeing here. So keep me posted, Mona. All right, you're welcome. All right, Empress Carmen. All right, thank you, Carmen. All right, so can you tell me what's going to happen in the future regarding the argument I had with my son's father's mother? Her name is Cynthia. Okay. All right, let's take a look. What's going to happen? All right, what's going to happen with this argument? Okay, there's a lot of Pentacles energy, so I'm not sure if she's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So I feel like she's very difficult to deal with. Okay. Leo, okay. Oh boy. Okay. All right, so we got Ace of Pentacles, we got the Empress, we got the Five of Pentacles, we got the King of Wands, and we got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Does this have anything to do with money or property? The argument that you had? Because I'm seeing something about property, money, Um, something to that degree. Something to that degree. I could be wrong here. Um, money. Okay, yeah, because they're showing me money. Um, I don't know. I'm seeing something about property too. I'm not sure if your son is heir to like the grandparents' home or land or or it could be even jewelry or some type of property or inheritance. Okay, there's something there that I'm seeing, and I can't pinpoint exactly what that is. But yes, it does have to do with money here with the Ace of Pentacles. Yep, and that's indicating a move here with the Empress, abundance. Yeah, I feel like it has to do definitely with money. Um, is she wanting to hold on to money, or is she trying to make up excuses for your son's father not willing to give your son money to that degree? Let me know if I'm headed on the right track with this, because somebody's afraid to lose money here. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's the grandmother that is saying that maybe she doesn't want her son to help out, or I don't know. It's just something's not right here. She feels like I shouldn't be asking for help to pay the rent since my son is moving with me, but it's tight and I need help, and she's making it real difficult. Okay. They had a college fund for my son. It was supposed to help him pay for school and all things that he need. Okay. Yeah, because it felt like there was something there for him and they're not wanting to give it. Okay. They're not wanting to give it. And it could be that they don't have it, but that's not your problem. But this is not my apartment. It's James' apartment. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, this was pretty heated. With the King of Wands, I mean, it got pretty nasty between you and her. It almost got to a point to where it was like, girl, I'm gonna throw hands. That's how bad it got. I'm seeing it here with the King of Wands. It's very aggressive. But of course, you're not that type of person that would hit an older person. But unless they tried to do something to you, then that's a different story. But it got pretty heated between you and the his mama. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles is hard work. Yeah, yeah, you guys are not seeing eye to eye at all. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, y'all were not seeing eye to eye at all. Okay. How will this turn out? Okay. His father says he'll help his three. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's difficult to deal with. I can tell you that much. I feel she was very disrespectful, so I don't want anything to do with her. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so King of Cups, Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Okay, and Seven of Cups. Okay. Okay, so I do think they are going to help with something. I do feel like they are going to give some money. And I feel like you guys, I'm gonna be honest, from what I'm seeing here, I feel like they will give a little something, but I'm feeling like you and the grandma are not gonna see eye to eye. Okay. I feel like I took care of Fred and Sati, but wow. Well, you're a good person. You really are. Um, so yeah, I think they're going to give you something on it to help out. I do see it here with the victory card and with the King of Cups. I see that as him being the father, Fred. having compassion. So I do see that here with the King of Cups energy. The Two of Pentacles is here, so that's money going in, and it's just kind of an out. Okay, so it's kind of a balancing act here, going up and down, in and out, that sort of thing. The Seven of Cups is trying to really determine where things are sitting. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that Fred will help, but the grandma is gonna still. You guys are still gonna be mad with each other. Okay, that's not gonna change because I'm seeing that with the Knight of Wands. Um, that's not gonna change. Yeah, yeah. She's mad and you're mad, and you guys don't see eye to eye. And went to live with his father who's turned 13 after we separated. I don't want anything from her, and I don't want to speak. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you'll be okay, but I just don't feel like you guys are gonna see eye to eye anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that relationship or connection, whatever it was that you guys had, I think it's pretty much on its deathbed. Um, yeah. Yeah, but that's okay. But I feel like Fred is compassionate, and he will, he will help out and do his part because you helped him in the past. So yeah, I do see that. But I see that grandma, she's a stick in the mud. She ain't changing. She's not going to change. So you're going to be just fine. I don't feel like there's going to be any other issues as far as like her trying to do malicious, mean things or spiteful things. I think it's just gonna kind of just stay where it's at. Yeah. I don't see you guys talking to each other again unless you just have to. Unless it's about the grandbaby and you just have to. Yeah, she thinks she is yeah, she's very difficult. A stick in the mud. All right. So Spirit, what message do you have for Carmen? Okay, endless flow. Okay, here we go again. Release your burdens and let the water carry them away. Trust in the power of the waterfall to cleanse the past and refresh your spirit. So letting go brings renewal. So Spirit says it's best to let this go and just let it go. It's hard to, but just let it go. You don't have to talk to her anymore or speak to her unless it's in regards to the grandbaby, to your child, your son. So yeah, I just say let time and let time heal things and work things out because y'all are not going to see eye to eye. Even if you were to have a conversation today, she's not going to see where you're coming from and you're not going to see where she's coming from, because she has old-fashioned ways too, like very old-fashioned ways. Yeah, my son is ready to walk away. Yeah, she has very old-fashioned ways, and I feel like they're showing me something about her mother, uh when she was growing up, may have given her a hard time, maybe, something to that degree. Or she may have not been, like, she had a really dysfunctional family as well. All right, so, but yeah, we're just gonna say we're gonna end. It will be peaceful, so there's no issues ongoing. Fred will help, but you guys are not gonna see eye to eye. Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't think she wants me to judge her parent. Right, exactly. All right, so okay, so your question number 2 is, how will my relationship with my son be? Will he be loyal to me regarding the issue with his grandmother? Okay. Okay. Will he be loyal? Okay. Okay, so we have 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the Hermit card. Okay, wow. This is a lot of interesting energies that I'm seeing here with Asazi. Um, well, first of all, I see a large argument or fight or disagreement, and that could be between you and his grandmother. Um, and I also feel like he has also possibly had some words with her or arguments with her as well. Like he just feels like she's difficult and she's stuck in her ways. Now, he does feel a little bit stuck, I'll be honest. He does feel a little bit stuck between you and his grandma because he does love her and he loves you too. So it's kind of a sticky situation that he feels that he's in at this particular time, but he totally understands how you feel. Because he understands the issues and things that you've had to face with her in the past, and he knows how she is. But it is kind of a sticky situation. You know how it is when you're stuck between family. But I feel like he will come to a decision, or he's taking time out to think about things, what he wants to do. And I feel like Spirit just told me right now he's not doing nothing. So I feel like he's just letting things sit as it is. Um, I don't feel like he's calling her or talking to her or anything like that. He's just letting things kind of sit as it is, and just letting time pass. All right. About the situation, about the fight and argument. He's just kind of letting things sit as it is. Hi, Virgo. 3 of Swords is showing me sadness here. So I feel like he does feel sadness over the situation because he feels like maybe his dad has not been there for him or done the things that he should be doing for him. Or there could be a lack of connection or um, uh, communication between him and his dad. But there is some heartache and sadness. Yeah, he doesn't like the situation here, and I'm feeling like that. He kind of feels just stuck between everything right now. Um, we got 7 of Swords energy, so somebody's being a little manipulative here, and I don't feel like it's Osazi. I think that it could be the grandmother. She could be being emotionally or mentally manipulative, like she knows just what to say and what to do. Maybe she's tried to pit him against you in the past. And I don't feel like her ways have changed with the 7 of Swords energy. But Osazi is going, you said he's Aquarius. Is that correct? If he's Aquarius, he does a lot of things alone. Okay, that means that his best thinking time and being able to figure out his problems is to be alone in isolation. So if that's going to his room and spending hours upon hours by himself, that's how he works out his problems. And I feel like right now that is what he's planning, he's already doing or planning on doing. Okay, is going within himself as the hermit to figure out, how do I work this out? What do I need to do? What do I not need to do? Just doing a lot of self introspection. Oh Lord, he's a 7. He's very spiritual. If he's a 7, he loves to be alone, and he's very spiritual. I would not even doubt that Osazi um, doesn't have spiritual gifts of being a seer, or because 7 is a very powerful number. If you're born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th, it all equals to a 7. And usually those numbers are very spiritual numbers. Okay, they're into metaphysics. They're into spiritual things. They're into things of the unseen. Yeah. And let me tell you something about Osazi. Just based on that number alone, he is very perceptive with who he is dealing with, and he knows when people are lying. You cannot get when a person's born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th. Because I'm also a 16. My birthday's the 16th. Um, we know when people are lying. We don't say nothing, but we do. Yeah, he's an old soul. Yeah, he's very perceptive. Very perceptive. Very perceptive. You ain't getting nothing. Nobody's pulling nothing on Osazi. Okay. Yeah, he's a 7. So I get it. Okay. Ooh, looks like a lot of yellow. I like this in blue skies. Okay, so it looks very promising. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 4 of Wands, King of Pentacles, and 8 of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like he's going to be loyal to you because he already sees the situation as it is. And he's investing in something here or waiting for the harvest to come with the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like he's going to talk to you about more things as time goes on. Like, I feel like you guys are going to have a heart to heart conversation coming up soon. And there are some things that he's going to tell you that you did not know, that was happening within the family or the grandmother, that sort of thing. So yeah, you feel sad about your yeah, yeah. So just know that he's going to open up more to you. Um, with the Queen of Wands, energy, enthusiasm. Excuse me, everybody. Determination. Hmm. Manipulation. Still, I still feel like she's gonna be continue to be manipulative, but he'll see right through that. 4 of Wands is about a happy, harmonious home life. So once he does move in, I think you guys are going to get along very well. I don't see any issues, between you, James, and Osazi. I don't. Not anything that I would be concerned about. King of Pentacles, success, stability, uh, business. Yeah, I think you guys will help each other more than anything. And with the 8 of Wands, good news. So some sort of good news is arriving. I don't know what that good news is. It could be in regards to money. It could be in regards to something, a blessing coming in within the family. But good news is coming with the 8 of Wands. And you will hear about it soon. I'd say within the next 2 to 4 weeks, good news is coming. But is he going to be loyal to you? Yes. Because he's a seer. He can feel things. Right now, he's taking time out to really do nothing. He's just letting the situation just kind of play itself out with the Hermit card again, going within that solitude time and going within himself to seek the answers that he needs, and he'll find them too. Okay. All right. What spiritual message do you have for Carmen? Okay. Okay, we're gonna because that one keeps coming out. Okay. Okay, so we have the truth speaker. So share the stories that live in your heart, and each tale lies a truth that transcends time. For the stories you live today become your legacy. Glean wisdom from the past. Okay, just like I was saying earlier, um, Osazi is going to open up to you about some things that he's experienced, maybe within the family or just life in general. But I feel like it's more likely to do with family. And I feel like you're also going to talk with him about some things. And I feel like you guys can both help each other and be a support system to one another. Because he can learn from your wisdom on how to deal with things. And then, there's things that you can learn from him as well. Maybe seeing things from a different perspective, or your eyes being open to more information that's coming in. But yeah, I think things will be fine. Like I said, I really feel like he'll continue to be loyal to you. He knows how she is. He knows how the battle axe is. So, and there's good news coming. There's good news, some type of good news coming. So keep me posted. Keep me posted, Carmen. And it looks good. Like right now, he's just kind of in a place of just relaxing and just taking it all in. All right. Well, thank you so much, Carmen, for your generous donations, love, and keep me posted on a future live about what's popping and what's happening. All right. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend as well. All right. So we have our last reading for today, paid reading, which will be Amira. So you're welcome, Carmen, and thank you as always. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, so Mira, if you are here, love, please type your questions down in the chat, and you'll be the last donation-based read for the day. And then I'll probably do a couple free questions before I end out the show, and we'll call it a weekend here. Okay. Let me call out Amira. So maybe I hope she didn't have to go to work. Maybe she had to go to work or something. Okay. Hi, Firebird. Welcome. Well, we're waiting for Amira. So if anybody has any questions before I might can go ahead and get that answered while we're waiting on the last donation read. All right. Does anybody have any questions that has not asked a question yet? Oh, okay. Okay, fantastic. All right. I like that Firebird Paradise. All right. I like that, Firefly. Do you have a question I can go ahead and get answered for you while we're waiting on the donation read? Okay, who is, oh, there you are, Amira. Okay, there you are, love. All right, I'm glad you are back. Okay, I'm going to answer Firebird's question real quick, and then we're going to get to Amira. Who is the mystery man in love with me? Okay, all right. Ooh, okay, this is a cups card. So this is multiple options. There could actually be more than one. This person could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person I do feel like has been secretly watching you from afar, and really thinking about you. So yeah, that's what I see here. Possible Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising here. Yeah. So, and it could be more than one person too that I'm seeing here, but mainly one. But like again, I stated Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Yes. So it looks like you may attract water signs, Firebird. All right. So Amira, please type your question down in the chat. And Yvette, I'll get to your question. If you're still here, love, I'll get to your question after the donation base read. All right. So, and thank you so much for your generous donations, Amira. All right. So, Anthony's deepest feelings for me currently. Okay. All right. Now, are those both of your questions? You're welcome, Firefly. Okay. Hi, Benita. Okay. What is Anthony's deepest feelings? Okay. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups, Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Hermit, and Page of Swords. Okay, so right away I'm picking up the feeling of disappointment. Okay, so I feel like Anthony is very disappointed in losing you. Okay, there's grief and loss here and a feeling of much deep sadness here. He's sad about how things went, knowing, but I mean, he didn't necessarily do right. So, but he is sad about how things went down here with the Five of Cups. You're also sad here as well because you were expecting him to do more or be better than what was presented to you. So I am seeing sadness and grief here. The Four of Wands, somebody was hoping for marriage or hoping for family. So I think it could be Anthony that was hoping to marry you or hoping to be in a relationship with you with the Four of Wands. So I know you, I feel like you guys had talked about that, about getting married or being in a relationship, that sort of thing. I do sense that energy here with the Four of Wands energy. Um, So I don't really feel like that. I feel like it's still there. But the problem that I'm seeing here with the Four of Cups is that he is very unhappy in his circumstances, in his situation, very discontent. And you have tried to show him love, you have tried to be there for him, but it just feels like maybe he shut down or he just um, did not open himself up the way that you needed him to open himself up that way. To let me know if this resonates, Mira. The Hermit card is here, which signifies singleness and staying to himself, self introspection. Um, the only energies that I'm not liking, Amira, is the fact that sometimes when we go within ourselves, if we're not thinking positive thoughts, he might be going into himself with negative thoughts, and that can bring about negative results. And I feel like that's what has been happening. Maybe he's like he feels woe is me, or nothing don't work right, or I can't seem to get my shit together, or that sort of thing. But he really needs to be thinking more positively, so that way once he does get out, he can have a more positive outcome. Page of Swords, he is thinking about you a lot. You are on his mind. Again, we got this card in the first reading. I don't know if he has access to computers at all sometimes, or a phone sometimes, like a cell phone or something. But I do feel like he is secretly keeping tabs on you or watching you on social media if he has the ability to do so. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. He still has feelings for you, Amira. That has not changed. I'm seeing it here. The death card is here because something is transitioning and changing. Something has ended, and something new is coming forwards. The Emperor card is about fatherhood, virility, structure, um, authoritativeness. Um, and he feels like if he could get himself financially secured, he does have feelings for you. I see it here with the King of Cups. So he still loves you. He still cares about you, and I'm not sure if he's told you that in the most recent past that he still loves you or has feelings for you. If he has not vocalized or verbalized that, he still does, because this card would not be here if he didn't. And with the Ace of Cups, he is hoping for a reconnection between the two of you. He is hoping for a relationship with the Ace of Cups energy. And with the Sun card, yeah, I just see optimism, joy, happiness. Like when he thinks about you, he still gets happy. Um, so yeah, that's how he's feeling about you. He feels grief loss that he lost you. He still thinks about the two of you being together. If he could work out those toxic ways and get help, whether it's through a therapist or a psychologist, I think that there could be, and swinging his mind from negative to positive, if you were open to that. But it's all up to you. I do feel like there's a relationship that could be reconciled and back on the books here. But it's all up to you. But he still cares about you, still loves you. All right, so what spirit message do you have for Amira? Okay, 2 came out. All right. Okay, diverse passage. Walk the bridge between worlds with grace, knowing that harmony lies in balance and transformation is your greatest ally for peace. See beauty in all experiences. And then we have the Master Artisan. Your work is a reflection of your soul. Infuse your creations with passion. What you build today will touch lives long after you're gone. Perfection is in the details. Okay, so when I see that card, I see you mastering your craft or working at something. And this could be in nursing, this could be in your profession. You're mastering something and you're getting really good at it. That's what I'm seeing here. Mastering something and getting really good at it. But he still has feelings for you. That hasn't changed. Okay. All right, Amira, the second question that you have is number 2. Is that your second? Is that the second reading that you want? Let me know if you're here, love. It is number 2. Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll do number 2. Who is my first child's father like? Okay. Now, you don't have any children, do you? So you're just wanting to know who your future baby daddy will be like? Is that what you're asking? That way I can get a better read at what this person will be like. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm getting some senses here. For some reason, I'm picking up someone working in the justice system. Okay. I'm going to explain to you why I'm seeing that. We have King of Swords, 10 of Swords, the Magician, 5 of Cups, and Judgment. I'm sensing a person that works in law enforcement or the law. So this person could be a lawyer, a police officer, anybody that has to deal with the legal system or the law. Reason why I'm saying that is because we have King of Swords. It could be somebody that works in computers too. But this person is very, they use their mind a lot. Okay, they know how to work themselves through situations, how to analyze things. They're a quick thinker. Okay, this is a very smart person. This is a person that you cannot fool this person, and I feel like they have a intuition like no other. So I'm seeing it here with the King of Swords. I'm seeing it here with the Judgment card. So I do feel like this person could be dealing with, and this person could also be a doctor as well, because I'm seeing death here. With the Ten of Swords, I'm seeing someone that could be working, and even with law enforcement, that deals with death too, because they have to deal with crime scenes, or sometimes, unfortunately, they have to unalive people that are harming others. So, or themselves. So I feel like this person deals with death, and this person deals with the law, or something to do with the legal system. Okay, so this person does make a good living. So it's not like they're just working a job where they're making $12 an hour. This person makes a very good living here, either with the justice system, the legal system, or healthcare. Okay, the Magician card is here, so this person is very resourceful. I feel like they're very resourceful at what they do. They're very prepared, and they plan for everything. Again, with grief and loss. Yeah, this person deals with death, okay? Or bringing lives into the world, or grief or loss of some sort. Okay. Okay, we want to know what kind of person he would be for you. I'm telling you about his occupation. Okay. Don't let the devil card scare you. Okay. All right, so he's coming up as we have another king as well, the King of Cups. So this person could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I see this person as also a person that likes to save, or conserve money, or try to find ways to. They're kind of frugal in some ways, but that's okay. They make a lot of money, but they also know how to utilize that money as well. The Six of Swords is showing me a person that is um, very hopeful. So I feel like the person that you would be dealing with would be a family oriented person that watches and is a protector and provider for the family. Okay. Likes to take trips, vacations, and do things that are family oriented. The devil card is here. So when we see the devil card, it's not always a negative thing. It could mean permanence. So this person could be someone that likes tradition. They want to be married. They want to have the traditional family, permanence here. So I do feel like there could be a permanence between you and this person. You would be married or get together and have a family. Again, we have the King of Cups energy, which is a Pisces, Scorpio, or Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Again, correlating with healthcare. So this person could have something to do, a doctor, maybe a physician's assistant, or a police officer, or a lawyer, but they deal with death. They deal with the legal things, or laws, or things of that nature. And they're very compassionate. So I feel like this person would be attentive to your needs and your children's needs. Very sensitive to children is what I'm feeling like. Very sensitive to the child. And we have the Moon card. So I really feel like this person could be very intuitive and also very private. I don't feel like this person would be somebody that would be out and about and blabbing and all that kind of stuff. They would be a very private person. They may stay hidden. They may not have a social media, or if they do have a social media, they may be very selective about who their friends are. They may lock their page down. They may not put any pictures up at all of themselves. It just feels like they want to stay out of the public eye. It's more about security, privacy, and being a person that just wants to focus solely on family and relationship. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here with this person. All right. So Spirit, please show us what Amira needs to also know. What spiritual message do you have for Amira? Okay. Oh, we have knowledge seeker. So sharing your learning with others for in teaching, you solidify your own understanding and contribute the collective wisdom of the world. Unlock the mysteries of life. Okay. So this person could be a person that likes to learn as much as they can about life. Maybe they like to watch the History Channel. Maybe they like to go into libraries and read history or read old text or books, or maybe they like the law. They like to read up about the law, and knowledge is power. So this person loves to seek knowledge. They love to know how life works and how they can benefit from something. So yeah, that's what I see here, Amira. Hi, Kiki Law. Wow. Gracious greetings to you as well. We were just talking about the law, and look who's there, Kiki Law. Welcome to the show. All right. Well, thank you so much, Amira, for your generous donations, love, and keep me posted on how things are going. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started with some free one-card pulls before we close out the show. I've been here about 2.5 hours, so I may stay another 20 minutes. All right, and thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button. Okay. All right. It's all still here, and I'll go ahead and do some free card pulls for who is all still here. Get me a little drink. You're welcome, Amira. I'm so glad to see you again. All right. So who is all still here? And I'll go ahead and do a quick one card free pull for you before I end the live. Okay, G's. Okay. Hi, G's. I love your name, by the way. Okay, so you have a question. So, is my mom and stepdad going to help me move? All right, let's take a look. This is for G's. Okay, is mom and stepdad going to help move? Yes, we have the Magician card. So they are prepared to help you move. You may also have to help them as well. So maybe they want you to get some boxes and some supplies ready for your move. But I'm going to say yes, they're here to help you. They're going to help you. They have the resources to also help you as well. So I'm going to say yes on that, G's. So keep me posted. It looks very good with the manifestation card. Sure, absolutely, Amira. All right, so Yvette wants to know. Oh, did I get a new card? No, not yet. I'm just received my payout, my settlement, but I hadn't gotten another card yet. I gotta really take my time and think about getting something because I don't want any payments, and I want to get something that's a good car. So I'm kind of just taking my time about things. Yeah. Oh, thank you, sweeter than a rice cake. Thank you, love. All right, so Mira wants to know if I'll have a good school year. Going back to school for MP Psych. You go, girl. I know that's right, and you're going to do it too. I don't blame you. Go as high as you can. I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you, Amira. Go as high as you can. Okay, so will she have a good school year? Now, is this for this year or next year? Because I want to make sure I'm asking Spirit correctly. Okay. Yes, you will. You have the world card, which is about success and completion, and achievements. That's what the world card symbolizes. So, yes, you will have a good year. And I feel like, too, that your job or wherever you're currently working at will also help you tuition wise or with reimbursement or pay it all together. You're going to be successful. So, yeah, I feel like you will have a good school year and you'll complete it too because the world card is about completions. So, yeah, you're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. It's going to go very well for you. And I really feel like you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be a little stressful, but you will thoroughly enjoy this, Amira. You will enjoy it. So yeah, I see a completion for you and success. So keep me posted. And congratulations, by the way, Amira. All right, so Yvette wants to know, will Alephra and I have a good relationship? Okay. Will Alephra and Yvette have a good relationship? Yes, we have the Fool card. It's about taking chances. Um, this is a new beginning for you or both of you, Yvette. So I feel like it's time for a new relationship or a new connection with someone. I feel like this has been in the works for some time, and it looks very good to me. It looks very good to me. So I say take that leap of faith. If you want to trust someone or have a new connection with someone, this is a good time to do that. I think that it would be good for you with the Fool card. Take that chance. So I'm gonna say yes, that you will have a good relationship. And even if things, ended to where you guys just decided to just keep it as friends, it will still be a good connection. I feel like there's going to be there would be no hard feelings. But yeah, I feel very positive about this connection between you and this person, Yvette. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. Yes, take your time. Car payments are getting. Yes, they are. I saw some. You're welcome, Yvette. I saw some car payments for like 800 and 1,000. I said, "Child, ain't no way in this world I'd pay that much for a car. You know what? I get me a bicycle and keep it moving. That's too much. That is too much. That is just way. I'm not paying that. I am not paying that. That's a house payment, you guys. Well, that's not even a house payment anymore because most apartments, depending on where you live, are like $1,700, $1,800 a month and above. It's insane. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. I am cheap, y'all. Not with this economy. No, no. And then, as soon as you drive the car off the lot, it's already went down in price. It's already done depreciated. No, Nope, nope, nope. All right. Was there anybody else that I have not answered a question for that would like to have their question answered before I close out the show? Let me know. As they say at weddings, speak now or forever hold your peace until the next show. I'll wait around a few more moments. I will be back live next week. I'm thinking next Tuesday. I will post. I will definitely be live next Friday. So that tends to be my staple day now. But I'm definitely going to try to come back live next Tuesday as well. Don't hold me to it though. But I will post on the community post page, and also I'll when I do plan to go live again, I'll post it. Yeah. All right. Well, awesome, G's, and thank you so much for your subscription and the like, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today. I hope that you guys have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and I'll see you guys on the next live. You're welcome, G's. All right. You guys have a wonderful weekend. All right. Bye bye.